Okay, this is a little tutorial of what I carry, and just of what I found that suits me. Some people might say, well, it's a lot of weight. It's not too bad. This is the Vito Pro Pack bag. They come in different sizes. This is the one. It's the one right below the larger bags, the XL. So obviously, the main things about this bag is the solid ABS plastic base, and that's good for setting your bag down in mud or water. It's not going to get wet. It's got a couple external pouches here, which are good for rags and extra clips you want to carry. I carry screws and spade connectors in there. It's got additional hangers for different straps if you want to have it. On this side, I carry a marker. Gotta have that, and that's for marking serial numbers and stuff, and whatever you gotta note on units for other people to come after you. Carry a small adjustable wrench on this side for just getting into service valves, tightening service valve, whatever I gotta do. Assortment of nylon thread, tape, plumber's tape for fastening stuff, flashlight, nice bright flashlight, really accessible. And then flip it around again. Here's the other side of it. Same thing on here. Carry extra wire nuts, stuff. I just never want to be able to go back and forth. So I've kind of set this up so it works out, and had really good success with it. Saved me lots of time. Everything's in it that I need when I need it. And I find when I don't have it, and I try to get a bag that's a little lighter, I always find that there's something I need. So I've just stayed with this. Got a tape measure handy for when I need stuff. So let's open up this side here, and you'll notice these fold down. These actually can fold, and they've got these buttons here so you can lock them in. Gloves. Right now I'm using the Bosch Impact. I got a spare battery, so if I'm doing a lot of commercial units, tons of screws and stuff, and it'll last quite a long time. Got the headlight, obviously, for working in attics and stuff. Got that in there. I always carry around a little bottle of a leak detector. Every time I hook up to a unit, I always confirm that there's no leaks. It's just nice to have, especially working on furnaces, whatever. Just a nice portable leak detector solution. I do have an electronic combustible gas detector, but I only use that if I'm trying to do a lot of pipe or inaccessible stuff, but mostly on the flexes I use that. Got a little chuck selection for compressor bolts, other larger sizes than the standard quarter and 5/16 bolts here. Got this little dude here. This does real tight fit, common in Phillips. Real neat for tiny stuff. Got the smaller set screwdrivers for thermostats and small stuff. Got just a handy dandy Allen key set there. Got the step bit. This is for, you guys know what this is for, chucking holes real quick. Actually, I'll do another part on my power tools, but I keep this in my bag because that way I don't lose it. Utility knife, nothing special there. Schrader valve tool, keep that in my bag. Got a couple of these angles. Some of these units, they're real hard to get into, so I keep a couple angles in my bag for those units. Let's see here. Standard flat pliers there for that. crimping tool in there. Channel lock, you know, bigger wire dikes there. And you'll notice how all the tools are upright. So if the bag does tip over in your truck, wherever, everything stays in its place. Plus, visually, when you go to close your bag up when you're getting off the roof or getting out of a house, it's real easy to see if something's not where it's supposed to be. And that's usually why I've come to use this, is just not having all your tools all glumped up in one area. It just makes it a little easier to visually see, hey, you know, that's missing, so you don't lose tools, and obviously it's an expensive mistake. Needle nose pliers, use those every day. Wire strippers, use those all the time. Keep a little brush in here, you know, good for cleaning out motors, brushing coils, whatever. That's in there. This thing, I use this all the time. It's just an extended common screwdriver, but it's very handy, and I use a high quality one. Just because it's me. 1/4" 5/16 magnetics, long shank. These things I use every day. Those are primarily the most tools I use there. I got a bigger screwdriver here for prying and doing stuff that you need a little more power for. You don't want to mess up your precision tools there. Got the nice channel lock adjustable wrench for bigger service caps and other stuff you may use this for. Carry a little, just a smaller pipe cutter here, just if I need to do something there. I got an extender bit for my Bosch Impact. This gives me a little better reach. If I need something, I can go on to that and do that one of those numbers. So that works pretty good. Fuse puller, and we all know what that's for. Pull fuses. Real easy to do it. Don't get your fingers in there. Phillips screwdriver. This here, it's just a regular scratch awl, but I use this primarily for punching holes in duct, just to gain access and do temperature differentials, deltas, and all that stuff. But I just punch holes with this. I use it to scribe and to align panels on, you know, units that aren't setting right or whatever. But yeah, that's a good tool to have. Channel locks, multi-purpose tool for grabbing, pulling, whatever you got to do. But I keep them in my bag because I do quite often need something a little more power-wise. This I found works really good. Pick this up. It's an adjustable, just regular wrench, but you know, the bolt could actually, the stud could pass through it, and then I keep an extra set of different sizes in there. So pretty much when I get to something I'm doing, you know, I've got the basics on here that I can choose for. So that stays in my bag. Got a reamer here, so if I'm doing refrigerant work, I can clean all the burrs. Obviously got just a standard straighter valve tool tightener deal. Oh yeah, this here is an extender bit for this one, and you know, you can see how that works. And it's got 5/16 and quarters, and then millimeters and metric. This just extra chucks in there, service valve tool in there, and then I keep all my shorties, my nubs. These aren't magnetic. My other two long ones are magnetic. I'm thinking about chucking these and getting some magnetic in here, because it's a pain in the ass when you're trying to screw something in and it doesn't hold it in there. But it's the shorties. You do need these. Same thing with the nubbies on the Phillips